Hello everyone, welcome back to the another video. In the previous video, we started DAX query. We talked about what exactly DAX queries are, why we are using DAX query. You can understand such a way manner. DAX query is nothing but advancement of Power BI stuff. Advancement we mean to say wherever we deal with the calculations of with the data. That is nothing but whenever you have a data you want to multiply, divide, some sort of calculation you want to see by the raw wise, you want to see the percentage and all that stuff, you need a DAX query. DAX query is nothing but data expression, data analysis expression. That's what it. This is something we talked about earlier. Now, today's particular video, we will talk about more or some of the functions of DAX query. Again, DAX query is the concept. I believe it will take some time you to digest, so don't worry about it. We will go slowly. Now, see my screen. You can see that right hand side I have a orders table. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier also, there are multiple ways to implement DAX query, right? One of the way I told you using a measure, right? Another way is that creating a columns. What you can do, you can create a column and you can directly implement that one also. Let's try to see that part. So what I will do first of all, I will go directly over here to the modeling option. Within the modeling, there is an option new column. I'm going to create a new column because whenever I will create a new column, I can implement a DAX query over here also. I will say, but understand before implementing a DAX query over here, let's try to understand the data. We already understand it, the data, but let's try to implement with some sort of a date. In the data, you can see I have a somewhere order date. You can see that this is my orders date, right? And over here we have ship date I have. Now I want to calculate the difference between the dates, right? What I want. This is the order date at the time whenever my customer ordered the product. But here shipping date means whenever the order received to my customer's house, right? I want to see the difference, the gap, right? How many days my company or my delivery boy is delivering the product to my customers. If it is getting late, I can talk to my customers or my delivery boys why it is so much delay, right? That's something business point of view we want to calculate. So go there, go to the modeling. I will click on a new column. I will calculate. It's very simple. It is I will write a one specific column name. My column name is shipping duration. I will say like this shipping duration. So what I will do again, if I want to calculate the difference between the dates, there is a formula directly. I have given you one of the link yesterday, that is a date. So just come over here, date diff. Date diff means I want to see the difference. Now what I want to do, I want to see orders, and this will be, where is that orders date? This is my orders date, comma. Okay, I have to close the bracket, comma. Oh, no, not my bad. Comma. Then I have to write orders of, that is something, my ship date. Where is shipping date here? Ship date, right? And I have to write day because I want to calculate the day wise, right? And close the bracket. So from the order date and shipment date, it will give me the difference each and every row wise. And I want to see the day and simply make an enter. Whenever I click on this, it will take some seconds to implement. You can see my new column has been added over here. You can see that right hand side. But so how can I see that? Go to the data view option, go there. At the last, you can see, okay, 2 days this particular product took, 3 days, 5 days, and all that stuff. At the same time, sir, I want to see the on an average how many days how many days my product is taking to deliver to my customer. Very simple it is because we are talking about the business point of view. We are not doing the things randomly. So we have calculated the difference or the how many days my shipment is taking to customer's house. At that time, I want to see the on an average how many days it is taking. What I will do, I will call out this chart. Yeah, this chart. And over here, what I will do, I can do what? It is giving me the date. Oh, simply what I will do, I'll create a one more measure here. Very simple it is, right? So what I will do, come on, I will do what? Average. I'm writing average of shipment. Average of shipment. I will write average is my formula, and I will write over here my column name is shipment duration. Yeah, can you see this? Shipment duration is coming over here and close the bracket. That's it. Now I've created a measure from that column. So this column, average of shipment, will come over here. Come on, it takes some times. And this here it is. I will drag here directly. Come on. It is 1.94. But sir, this is 1.94. It is the average day. I want to see with respect to region wise. What I will do, I will create a new filter. This filter and will drag to region over here directly. This is my region, right? Simply. Now what I will do whenever I click on this east. Okay, in the particular east region, my shipment is delivering 1.85. That means it took me more than half a day, 1.5 day, right? If I go to south, 1.93. In south, it is taking a long time as compared to east. West, it is taking a long time in west. Why is it so? So, with respect to understanding the business such a way manner, you can talk to your team. Why so much taking a time in the west particular region? So they will give you some ideas, or due to some storm, due to some heavy rain, and many more stuff. So this is how Power BI help you to understand the data better with respect to the business point of view. So the senior people can solve that thing. This is one of the way. One more thing we will talk about. So this is one of the way to implementing a DAX query to solving a real world thing. So right now we are solving the real world scenarios, not to randomly things we are doing. And whenever I go to the DAX query, now there's one more way to implement a DAX query. We know that very easily, and it's very simple. It is right, very simple. It is. Now over here I can write there is a evaluate function. Evaluate. So all these functions I have shared it with you yesterday. If you remember, evaluate is a function which will help you to evaluate your data. Sir, I want to evaluate orders table because I have an orders table. Again, I can pick any of our data. I'm saying orders table. I want to order by. I want to apply order by. Order by is one of the technique or method in the function which will sort your data. Simply order by means it will sort your data. So this is my data, but I want to sort the data based on, I can say, unit price. Yeah, unit price. What I will do, order of, I will write over here with unit price. Where is unit price? Here it is. See, that means whenever I run this, the data it will show me, it will be sorted based on price. Okay, let's try to run this. Let's see. It's coming. See, it is low and then it's very high, high, high. So it is small to high, lower to higher. This is how these functions work. And again, there are many more functions. There are many more functions. We can do that. But this is one of the way to deal with these functions and lot more stuff. Rest thing in DAX query we'll talk about the next video. That is it right now for this particular video, everyone. Thank you, everybody.